Cinemas are dying. They've been like for a while now, like very, very slow with streaming and everything like that. But I never thought anything would happen to this magnitude. But like, I should probably say, if you're new here, my name is Chloe. Subscribe if you want to see more film content. I do vlogs too. And it's just a fun time. Subscribe, like this video if you enjoy. And comment, because commenting is very important. A couple of days ago, it was announced by Warner Brothers or HBO that all of their 2021 movies are gonna go directly to streaming. Their streaming service HBO Max. So Dune, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, they're all gonna be going to HBO Max, like when they go into the cinema, because of coronavirus and most people can't go to the cinema. This is crazy. Like 2 years ago, I would never have thought they'd put Wonder Woman 2 on a streaming service. You wouldn't expect that. And Suicide Squad. Like, what is the world? I do not know. But and that is scary for people who love cinemas. Like, I love cinemas, films and TV shows are my life. I love them. It's very sad, but it's the truth. I'm not lying to you. But it's really scary for people who do, because cinema culture may be dead. Going to the cinema like every couple of weekends may not be like the norm and everything to do, because like, I understand watching stuff at home is more comfortable and stuff. And let me just say one thing. I'm calling out my brother. When I tried to get him to watch Endgame with me in the cinema, this is what he said, and I quote, "I don't want to be breathing the same air as random people." He may have caught on to COVID like a whole year early, so maybe he had the right mindset. Maybe we should all be following him in everything. But this is crazy for other studios. Like, a couple months ago, at the beginning of the pandemic, we saw Universal and the AMC deal go down. We thought that was mad, that Universal stuff would like just go to PVOD. If you don't know what PVOD is, that's when you like purchase on iTunes or purchase on Amazon Prime and stuff. Everything is changing, and that is scary. But like, for other studios, ooh, what are they gonna do? I'm afraid for Marvel. I'm so afraid for Marvel and Black Widow. What are they going to do? I have no words about what they may do, because Marvel, they're losing a lot of money. Like, I feel like people don't realise like how, if they keep on pushing stuff back, that companies and studios end up losing a lot of money. All the money for the budget they loan from like companies. I don't know what those companies are. I don't know where I got this information from, but I'm pretty sure they loan the money for the budget from other like big companies, and they have to like pay it back as soon as possible. And the longer they don't pay it back, the more interest rates up. So they're losing even more money. I'm pretty sure I watched a YouTube video on this. Like, I hope this information is accurate. I am 80% sure this information is accurate. So you can trust me as a trustworthy source. 80% is a B. B's are good. Back to the HBO Max thing. I forgot to mention that this rule only applies to America. They're really like lowballing every single country that's not America. America isn't the only country in the world. America, it doesn't even make up for like majority of the world's population. I'm pretty sure China does, but like, I'm pretty sure Hollywood has given up with China. They've tried to appease them so much, but that's a talk for another day. They literally just said, for any other country, go to the cinema and potentially get coronavirus. So I won't be doing that. I love the cinema, but I'm not risking corona for anything. So you may know what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna say it, but if you know, you know. If you know what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm really not saying anything with that, but I hope that's a big of enough hint. I am not going to say it out loud because I'm scared. So like, thinking about like putting all these like huge big budget blockbuster films has really got me thinking like the problem of streaming. And this past year I've watched so many films, watched so many TV shows, like I've got like a whole list on my notes app just to keep track and stuff, and majority of them, they're not memorable. They weren't memorable experiences because I didn't have a whole experience while doing it. Like, it was the middle of the night, I was bored, watched it. I didn't like do anything with a friend, really feel into it, shared a memory with anyone. Like, a lot of the things I watched in quarantine were pretty average, pretty mediocre. But, so I can't really remember anything, any of the plot. Or, yeah, it's just, it's so crazy. Like, I'm actually weird. I feel like people who watch like movies as much as me are quite weird. Like, even films that are like mediocre, you know it's going to be mediocre, you know it's not going to be that great. You just watch it because you want to, or you like one actor that's in it. Like, one example, I watched Valerian a couple years ago, and I can't tell you like what that film's about. I just know Cara Delevingne is in it, but I can tell you every single thing like that happened that day. I can tell you it rained. I can tell you that I went with my friend Lucy. I can tell you that like there was these kids messing about at the back of the cinema. Yeah, for any random film that I've watched this on streaming, you don't have the experience, and it's just sad. Like, I feel like if they do decide to put like Black Widow and stuff on streaming, I say now that I'm not gonna watch it, but I don't have the self-control for that because there's no way cinemas are gonna be open by May. I don't think so. Like, there's a chance because, you know, the vaccine, Boris has just, you know, approved it and stuff, so there's a chance that cases will be down enough, but I don't think so. Like, I want to be really safe, and also I have exams. Sad life. I think that doesn't like just come from me. Like, loads of people, their experiences in the cinema, people who love the cinema, like, that's what it's not about the film majority of the time, it's about like the whole atmosphere. The atmosphere is great. We love the atmosphere. So I feel like that's the main problem. It's not, I don't think it's going to be talked about as much, everything, because like when you're with people, you're forced to talk about it. Like, I'm obviously going to, like, some of the smaller films that are going to come out on HBO Max, there's Judas and the Messiah. I really want to watch that. But, like, if it was in the cinema, I'd go with a friend and we'd talk about it, or go with, like, one of my family members and we'd talk about it. But, like, I feel like it is going to really hurt these films because they won't be, like, talked about as much because not in the cinema. Like, one thing that I feel like is an actual plus is that, people that don't like going to the cinema just go for like an excuse to go out, that don't really like value the cinema experience as much. I sound so pretentious, but like it's true. Like, the people that like go on their phones and chat and really just like mess up the whole experience for everyone else, they would probably go watch the film at home. They would probably like be oh, I can go on my phone, I can chat at home, so like that's good. They won't be there, but I do feel like this is gonna change everything. Cinemas aren't gonna make that much money. They won't be like, if this carries on after COVID, because like they're saying it's just for now, but when you're doing this, people are gonna get used to it, and loads of people just don't want to leave their house. It's understandable, but like after COVID 2022, people are going to get used to it. People are going to want it to be online, on streaming, for no extra cost, for the same day that it's on the cinema. Like, it's just, yeah, it's really going to push cinemas to like be better, because I know a lot of cinemas in America, I don't know about England, because most of my cinemas, they're not like clean, like amazingly clean, but they're like decent. But like everyone, like I've seen some things, tweets and stuff about like some having like rat infestations and just being very, very gross, and obviously they don't like maintain everything. So they need to step up. I don't know what they're doing to get like rat infestations, but can't be good. Like, yeah, that must be stopped. So like in some ways this can be seen as a good thing, but you know, all the small indie cinemas probably not going to make that much money and stuff because less people go there anyway, and with all this even less people. But the big groups, groups of cinemas, Odeon, that's AMC in America, View and Cineworld, I think they'll be fine. Batman really dodged a bullet by moving to 2022. I'm actually happy now that Batman's moved to 2022 because, yeah, we won't be... I can actually see it in the cinema. Robert Pattinson, full big screen. I'm excited. It's like in 2 years' time, but let me be excited. So like, that's the brighter side of the situation, but it still kind of sucks. People are gonna lose their jobs and stuff. But like, I've kind of learned like with Corona, not to just, because at the beginning, like I was like kind of fine with quarantine and stuff. Like I was fine not having school, but the only thing I was really upset about was Marvel and Black Widow. But like over the last couple of months, I have really grown, like stopped, because that is really selfish. That's a really selfish like state of mind to be in. Because there's like more than films. People are dying and losing their jobs. Like, I don't want to seem like this is like the most important thing ever about Corona, like the film industry, because it isn't. It's really not the government's priority, but like it is something that I love. But I don't think I have anything else to say. I started doing this video 3 hours ago, then I stopped because my house was loud and you could hear it in the background. Watched Euphoria, new episode came out yesterday, and started watching The Happiest Season. I've actually been really fortunate. I've been to the cinema quite a lot this year. I would have gone a lot more if Corona happened, obviously, but I went early this year. I saw Little Women, Emma, Birds of Prey, and The Invisible Man. I actually saw The Invisible Man a week before lockdown happened because it was my birthday, and I wasn't really interested in seeing it. Like, I had no idea what it was about, but I was like, it's my birthday, I want to go to the cinema. So I watched 4 before lockdown, then lockdown happened, and something's weird. There was like this whole like 4-week period in the summer where cases were really down, so I went to the cinema a lot. I went to the cinema and watched Inception and The Dark Knight, like both on the same day, and then I watched Tenet, and then I watched Tenet again. The last thing I saw was New Mutants. So I'm actually very fortunate. And I know I've seen people like from New York that haven't had a chance to like see films since like February or something, which is sad. I'd be sad if I was them. I hope Corona stops. Please stop Corona. It is messing up all of our lives. I want to go back to 2019. Or just redo 2020. That's all I have for today. Like, I hope you really like it. Like, it was literally just my opinions on cinema. Like, I know not a lot of people like the cinema as much as me. I just love it. Like, I'm a whole film nerd, like all my friends. I started a new school in September because I'm in 6th form now, and it took like a good 3 weeks for people to like know that I'm a huge film nerd and I love Ariana Grande. Yes, but thank you so very much for watching. If you liked, please like and subscribe. Comment anything you want to comment your opinion, comment anything about COVID or cinema and your experiences and what you think about this whole Warner Brothers situation and streaming. Oh, also follow me on Instagram. I always forget to shout out my Instagram. My Instagram is at Chloe Shea. The link is always in the description, and also in the description is different playlists I have with my videos. So if you want to check some of my videos out, you can check my faves, you can check my friends playlist, you can check my TV shows playlist and films playlist. You can check anything out. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.